gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Walla Podcast. My name is George Wall, and then I got my reading glasses on. Shit. Live in Ontario. And I'm here with the fellas.
What's up, George?
What's up, boy? Man? I
going
got
on,
caught
bro?
with my reading glasses on, bro. Ruining my.
Come on, bro. Don't give it away.
Ruin
Don't
it,
give it
brother.
away,
Ruin
bro.
it, man.
Leave him on. Leave him on. Give the audience that GQ look.
Ruining the
bro.
look, my brother.
Give him that GQ look, bro.
Bro. Dude, I just looked at myself. Oh, damn, my glasses are on, bro.
Hey, what beanie are you wearing? The one that Mini Me gave you, or what?
No, bro. I'm still waiting for that one, bro.
Oh boy.
Oh God,
They did
Carlitos, forget about it, bro.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get that, bro. For real.
I gotta get down to East Slope, bro. I gotta get down to Montebello and pick that up, bro. Pretty soon, brother. Well, we have a special guest today, Leo. Who we have with us today, Leo?
Oh man, we got a very good special guest, brother. So I mean, I've known this cat for quite some time, bro. God, in the early '90s. That's how long I've known him. In fact, me and his brother were really good friends. We're still good friends to now. You know how it is, bro. Everybody is doing life, but we've been good friends since like 8th grade. And grew up together. And so this cat, man, he's one of the few that I look up to because I saw him, house parties and clubs, and we'll get all into that. But we got Tony Magik. I just want to read a quick little bio of him, if I may, George.
Of course, sir.
Okay. So, Tony Magik, he's a distinguished DJ, producer, and also engineer, established himself as a leading collaborator during the 1980s. That's how long he's been kind of, in the game, in the mix, man, and the 1990s. His exceptional talent has led to a resurgence of new and exciting musical projects into the 2000s. And we're going to go into that as well, a little bit about, his business and what he does and what he's going. But the 80s marked the beginning of his deep-rooted love for music. And I remember that. I remember them, that's what we were talking about with Alex Diablo, when he will go kick back in the back and they'll be playing music. I remember that from my side of my, the angle, watching them play, bro. But later as a music producer in the 90s with unwavering dedication and founded Groove Labs LLC. And he's had that name for quite some time, man. That's a pretty cool name. Audiovisuals production company that remains active and successful to this day. By working alongside talented musicians, producers, and similar individuals, Tony has established an extraordinary repertoire of work throughout his career. Despite of his long-standing presence in the industry, Tony Magik consistently pushes the boundaries of music and production, venturing into uncharted territories. His latest release, available on platforms like Spotify, Beatport, and Amazon, are as exhilarating and vital as any of his previous works, solidifying Tony's position as an indispensable artist. Why you gotta use big words, bro? Shit, man. For music enthusiasts and aficionados worldwide. So we got my boy Tony Magik here, man. Tony, thank you so much for joining us, brother.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Cool, man.
You just could have said he was a badass. That would have covered everything.
I should have, right, dude? Use all these words.
Dude, yeah, you could just shorten up. Just say badass. That's a way to identify ourselves. Either a badass or not, bro. That's how it goes.
Love it.
Exactly.
Love it.
Awesome. Let me get the show started. Leo, how are you, my brother?
Doing great, brother. Doing great, man. Waiting for this storm to passes. I just got word that it hit. It's hitting here, George. So in the IE, brother. So I think Jammin was right in about an hour or so.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
damn,
hopefully
bro.
be one of the
But
hopefully be one of the last storms, brother. I'm about done with this rain.
yeah, well, I mean, like they say, April showers, brother. So I mean, I'm hoping that this is gonna be like the final rain that we're gonna be getting, bro. I mean, I was really disappointed the fact that we don't recycle any of that water, bro.
Straight to the ocean, brother. Straight to the ocean.
Yeah, that sucks. But besides that, bro, I'm doing great, man. I'm ready to get this show started. So let's rock and roll,
All right,
bro.
Mr. Jammin James, how are you, sir?
Doing well. Once again, I can't complain. Everything's good on my end of town. I'm with you, George. Getting tired of this back and forth in the weather, man. Took out my shorts yesterday. I had to put them right back away.
Exactly, bro.
It's cold again, bro.
I know. Yeah. It's speaking of that, bro, as on my way home, this chick with like short shorts, bro. I'm like, dude, you're gonna, it's gonna be pouring the next hour. So what are you doing with shorts, man? But of course, Californian shorts with the sweater on, dude, can't go wrong.
Mr. Tony Magik, how are you, sir?
Yes, sir. Nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And just like you guys, I'm waiting for the storm too. We're gonna probably getting it roughly around in the wee hours of the morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people where you stay at, Tony? Where you stay at? Where's your home at, my brother?
I reside in Apple Valley, California, brother.
How long you been out there, brother?
Since 2003.
And what sparked this move over there, bro? What got you out of Montebello all the way out there, brother?
Well, from Montebello, I transitioned in 94, 95 to San Jose, and I was up north.
Really?
For a minute. Yes, sir. I was up there for a while. And then 2003, after where the Silicon Valley bubble burst,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for other ventures and just decided just to come out here. And I came out here and I loved it.
Did it give you? Did you have a little bit of adjustment period when you got out there? Like I kind of had the same experience when I moved to Ontario. I kind of had to adjust. I know that you're a lot farther out, but I'm saying it takes a little bit of adjustment coming from LA out to the suburbs, and you're up in the desert. So how did you?
I was just explaining to James earlier that coming from San Jose, where it's very congested. Where I was telling him where the homes are really back to back. You could literally open up your window and ask for sugar from your neighbors. It was a big adjustment. There's a lot of land out here. It's obviously developed already. I mean, back then it wasn't as developed, but now, I mean, it's getting crowded.
And you still in that same home that you moved in 2003, or you upgraded, or what have you been doing out there?
I guess I upgraded. When I moved out here, I did live in Napa Valley. I decided to stay in Napa Valley, and I upgraded after 4 years after 2003. Then just moved a little bit further out where there's more land.
So do you have any farm animals, brother, or just land, brother?
Bro,
two horses and a donkey.
There you go, bro.
There it is.
That's what I would do if I was out there.
Yeah, no, but my neighbors have some chivos out here, so.
Oh, hell yeah. Birria, baby.
Birria, yeah. They actually sell them for that. That's what they're
really?
for.
How's the rooster population, bro, in the morning? Can you?
You know what? We wake up to them.
Yeah, I figured.
There's a couple of farmers out here that do have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you sit on acres, Tony?
Yes, I do. Well, not
Okay.
acres. My property size is about 1.4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
dude. That's really, really nice.
God, bro.
Yeah.
That is a big lot, dude.
God damn.
Pool action or no pool action, bro?
Yes, we have a pool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have it,
The summers here are ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, they're brutal. That
What's the highest temperature you've been out there, bro, since you've been there?
Like 110, I think. We were hitting 110.
Woo.
Yeah.
That look he gave though when he asked him about how hot it gets, he's like, oh boy.
Yeah. Don't remind me. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, but I'm sure you got the AC, central air, you got the pool. Shoot, bro, you good, man. You know,
Absolutely.
I see you throw a rave out there.
Less layers. Yeah. I wanted to during COVID, but
Did you really?
it never panned out.
Yeah. How you doing, George?
Oh, thank you, brother. I'm doing good, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah?
I'm doing great,
Good,
brother.
good, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Tony, so how did you end up becoming a DJ, bro? Did somebody inspire you to? Did you look up to somebody? How did you get into DJing, brother?
Quite honestly, I think I was fascinated by the KDAY DJs back in the day with like
Right.
Julio G, Tony G, Ralph M, and those cats. And like it was a turning point for me. It's like, wow, this is like I want to do something like this.
Nice.
And I think that really sparked my interest back in 84, 85. And yeah, no, I'd never looked back.
So
KDAY, that was AM station?
AM station,
AM
AM
station.
stereo, KDAY with Greg
yeah.
Mack.
Greg
The Mac Attack.
The Mac Attack, that's right,
Yeah.
bro.
what
was
type
crazy.
of music you started playing? What was your beginnings of DJing?
I was spinning a lot of the freestyle stuff and a lot of the techno hops, the electro funk.
Electrofunk, right?
Yeah. I used to go during my freshman year. I used to go to Bubba's house, John
yeah.
Belazikian. Go to his garage. I would ditch first and second period and go to his garage, and we would just have scratch battles. He was the only one with a decent set of turntables, and there were the old school 1210s, the ones where the pitch control was still a knob instead of a slider.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. He was the only cat that actually had a good set of 1200s. Everybody else, they had the belt drive stuff, the SLBD 22s or whatever they were. Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. So, you grew up with Bubba?
Yes, I did. Okay, so he and Carlos were really good buds. And I didn't meet Carlos till after the fact. But I met his brother, George, first. And I met him through my brother. And after that, we just hit it off. Like, and he goes, hey, he DJs, I DJ. Well, and he goes, yeah, man, I have a, why don't you come down? And I would go to his pad and we would just practice and just do scratch battles and stuff like that. We were kids, man, just trying to figure shit out.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So at what age did you own your first, what was it, 1200s?
Okay, so I didn't want to buy a belt drive turntable because it was a nightmare with those things. I remember like holding the record on the platter and the whole platter would just stop.
Right.
And I was very heavy-handed. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I waited, and I couldn't afford a 1200. So I ended up. My parents could only afford back then some Newmarks, the TT 1400s, I think they were called, and they were direct drive like the 12s, but they look ugly as fuck. But it was they were horrible turntables, but they were direct drive, so it did the job for me. And yeah, I had those for a minute during my freshman year, and it wasn't until my senior year until I scrounged up enough money to buy a used 1200, not even a new one. Right into my beginning of my senior year, I had some 12s.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
You're what, class of 90?
Class of 1990. So I'm in the 5-year plan.
Okay.
So I graduated with my class in 1990, but then they revoked my diploma because they found out I didn't have enough credits. And then I had to take some other classes, and then I graduated again in 91.
Okay.
Yeah. 5-year plan, bro. It works.
Nice.
I'm still on a plan, bro. Never turned in my packets.
Oh, this guy.
So what was your record shop, bro? Where did you used to get your records at?
I would go to SML, and I would go to um, what's Mario's Sounds of Music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sounds of Music.
Sounds of Music, and there was another cat who had a record shop right there off of Montebello and Whittier, where there used to be a Pollo Loco there. I don't know what there's there now, but there was another record shop right there. What was it called?
Roadhouse. Was it
I
Roadhouse?
think it was Roadhouse.
Right.
Roadhouse Records.
Was it Roadhouse?
High school.
I don't
No,
remember if it
no.
was called Road. No. The one by the high school was Roadhouse Records.
Right.
Yeah, that was.
I'm
Roadhouse
talking
Records.
about the one off of Beverly,
Montebello
Montebello
and Whittier?
and Whittier, right where there
Yeah.
used to be a Pollo Loco there.
Yeah.
It was some guy from the disco era that was running that place. He used to buy all my mixtapes, and I used to buy. Well, anyways, I would get them there, Roadhouse Records, obviously, but I would get most of my records from Sounds of Music.
Sounds of Music.
So
Yeah.
how much did you used to get paid for those mixtapes?
Bro, he would only give me like $30, and then like I would show up like 2 weeks later, and then he would have like 50 cassettes lined up with my mixes, and I'm like, and he's selling them for like $20 or $15. I'm like, damn, bro, you know,
Royalties. man.
coming
royalties.
up, dude.
Wait a minute.
If we only knew back then about royalties, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know what? To be quite honest, like, it really didn't matter. I was just happy that I was
Out there.
making music, and it was a passion for me. So, and he was buying my mix CDs, and then Mario over at Sounds of Music started buying them, and he would then. So I knew I had a thing going, $30 here, $50 there, and I would give him a mix every 2 weeks.
Nice.
So it worked out.
Really cool, man. You never bought any stuff over there in Exodus?
I did. I started going to Exodus later because I wasn't driving, so I didn't have a car, so it was difficult for me to go.
get
So
that.
all the record shops that I go, they had to be on my way to the house, and from the house on my way to school. So I live on 4th Street in Montebello, so yeah, they were just right there, so it was very convenient for me. But once I got, I met up with some cats, and they had cars and stuff like that. We would go out there and pick up some records there.
Nice.
So
What was the first? What was the first vinyl you owned, bro? Do you remember?
Ooh, I don't remember, but I think they were like maybe like Taylor Dane and a couple of
Nice.
this band called Illusion. It was some weird shit. I didn't know what I was buying when I first started. I was just trying to build up a collection with
you
my
had
allowance.
that 12-inch
So-
Illusion. The song was called Illusion. So was the band, right? Did you get that? Did you have that 12-inch disco track, Illusion? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it was a
Right.
blue label, right?
Yeah. The
Like
name of the track is
baby
Illusion, and
blue.
the band is Illusion. So that was a great track, bro.
Yeah.
So what
Nice.
party crew did you used to play for, brother?
Modern
Modern
Touch. Modern Touch. Yes, sir.
Martin Touch, bro. How did you come up with that name, brother?
Well, when I was in 8th grade, I was getting involved with DJing and stuff like that, and I just created my own crew, and it was actually called Magic Touch, and I called myself DJ Magic. Tony Magic never came way later, and when I was in freshman year, I met up with the cat Danny Soberanes. You know who that guy is, Leo?
That sounds familiar.
He played football. Well, we played football together. I was in the football team, and his crew was called Modern Physique. And he took me over to his pad one day, and he had SLBD 22, the techniques, and he was showing me stuff. But he didn't have a mixer, and I had an old realistic, and I brought it one day from my house, and we set it up, and we started, doing our thing and stuff. And he goes, "Hey, we should team up." And I said, well, okay, but I don't want to be part of Modern Physique. And, well, I don't want to be part of Magic Touch. And he goes, so we compromised, and we came up with Modern Touch.
Modern
we just
Touch,
split,
bro. Yeah.
split the difference.
Nice.
We split the difference, and that's how Modern Touch was born. My freshman year.
That's crazy, bro. Because
Yeah.
that's a cool touch, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin touch,
Mm.
bro. So that's a good that's a really good story. I know that Armino, you and Armino, Armino is another cat that that dude was cool, man. He was like, what is he, Armenian? He was Armenian.
He's Armenian. Armin Ovakimian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Armino.
Armino, man. I just thought they were just
Yeah.
the coolest. I mean, they were a little bit older than me, right? So these guys would just be like cool and smoking cigarettes and shit. You know what I mean? They were just cool cats, bro. So but them too, Georgie. They both kind of collaborated together, and they started doing a lot of things. High energy, right? That was high energy, correct?
Yeah, he was high energy.
He was high
Yeah.
energy with Martin Touch, man, and that was the man in Montebello, bro. That was the shit right there. Those parties were like, oh, you're gonna go to there? Yeah, hell yeah. Those were the good parties, bro. So yeah, how did you meet Armin?
You know what? It's funny. I think I met him through David Balls from
Yeah.
Notorious.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I met him through Bolas, and we just hit it off. We had a lot of things in common, and we just he had a good system. He was building a really good sound system, and we were using his rig for most of the parties that we were doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Was he also class of 90? 1991?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you were a football player, brother?
Yeah, I played football freshman and sophomore year, and then I dropped out.
What were you playing, bro? What position were you playing?
Wide
Oh,
receiver.
So did you give up
Yeah.
your sports for your DJing, or
To tell you the truth, I think I
what it
did. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because I started doing parties and stuff. I wouldn't make the practices and stuff, and my coach would make me run laps around the field because I was late. And one day I just said, "Fuck it, I gotta pick one."
wow?
Pick the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
definitely picked the
you
right
must have
one.
loved sports though, right? You must have loved that you were a football player for a bit, right? And you just
I did. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was fun for me.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Today is National Burrito Day, bro. Did you guys know
Right
this?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Did you get your burrito, brother?
No, I did not get a burrito today,
What
bro.
the fuck?
There was a lot of buy one get one free, dude. I just couldn't find a spot today.
Wow,
Seriously,
George. I
I
thought for
blew
sure,
I blew
bro.
my chance at 2-for-1 burritos today, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
So
Just so you know, Tony, Georgie is a big burrito guy, man. That's his shit right there. That's
yeah,
his
dude,
go-to.
I'm a big fan of the burritos, bro. Huge fan.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, they're making National Day for everything, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's like National Pedo Day. Like, I mean,
Right?
They probably do have a national.
I
Oh,
mean,
dude,
dude,
yeah,
I wouldn't be
man.
I
surprised.
wouldn't be surprised either, brother. Like, dude, they're making for every little thing National Day, bro. It's like, okay, it's getting a little too ridiculous, bro.
All right, fact
You
check.
know?
Let's see.
Oh, there you go. The fact checker. Also, I read a post. Tomorrow is National Get Whatever Your Wife Wants Day. I was like, oh,
All right. Slow down, boy.
yeah, exactly. That's what
Keep
I want-
that to yourself, brother.
Yeah,
Keep
That's-
that to
that's
yourself.
what I wanted to post. Like, hey, simmer down, man. Simmer down.
All right. Fact check.
Okay, go ahead.
National Fart Day is February 5th.
Get out of here, bro. There's
Hey, no
National
joke.
Fart Day.
National
No
Fart
way.
Day.
Wow.
It says right here, National Fart Day,
oh.
February 5th.
That is ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. Oh
Hey,
my goodness.
Let me get some shout outs real
Go ahead,
quick.
my
and
brother.
stay tuned, you guys. Really quick. So far we have on the line with us. Hold on here. Steven Chaka Cisneros, Cal Loston. Yep. Bridget is on the line.
Hey, Bridget.
Kitty Moonshine. Yeah. And Bobby Montoya and Gabriel Vasquez. Now, for all you silent listeners out there and everybody along in the chat, be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, The Wild Hour Cast, Facebook, The Wild Hour Podcast page, and that ever so wonderful and beautiful website of ours, thewildhourpodcast.com.
So Tony hit its
Nice.
first home run yesterday, bro, and a girl caught the ball out in the in the outfield, And I guess when you catch one of those balls, security comes to you, tells you that they want to take you downstairs so they can verify the ball and the whole shebang. And she basically gave back the ball for a couple of T-shirts, a baseball bat, a glove, kind of stuff like that. Let me ask you this, guys: if you guys would have caught that ball, would you just give it back, or you want some cash for it, bro?
Fuck no, dude. Give me fucking 10,000.
I wouldn't even give it back at all, cash or not, bro.
Nah, dude. Shit.
Nah, dog. I'd hang on to that, give it to my grandkids or something like that, then let them turn it in,
Bro.
for some cash.
10,000 is nothing. He gambled more than $10,000, bro.
Here we go. Did he
What?
really?
Bro, come on, dude. Don't even tell me that he did it.
I think the Dodgers took advantage of her, bro. I mean, seriously, they gave her like they took a shirt, I think like a baseball glove, another ball sign, but I think she should have kept that ball, brother. I mean, it would have been
that was weak.
at least 10, right? 10K at least.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I would have said, hey, dude, give me 10 G's. You want this ball? Give me 10 G's.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I
mean, dude, what's 10 G's? That's nothing, bro. And he wanted the ball for what?
First home run as a Dodger.
First home run with the Dodgers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Got some value, bro.
That's like a rookie card right there, boy.
Bro, that's a lot. That's a lottery ticket right there, bro. You could turn that into about $10,000.
Yeah.
And they probably just gave her the cotton T-shirt, not a real
Exactly,
jersey.
dude. The bootleg ones, bro.
Yeah, the bootleg.
Dude, the ones that they give out for the first 45,000. Those bootleg ones you get. One of those, bro.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
Dude, I just want to say, que pendeja. I mean,
I feel bad
straight
for the
up,
girl,
dude.
bro.
She was by herself, even not her man, dude. If why didn't the man be like, nah, I don't know, girl, like shit. Tell him 10 G's or nothing.
Right?
Yeah, she's just.
You think they would have given her 10 G's? I think so.
I think so.
Well, he would have won that ball back, bro.
What did they offer her?
They did not. They just gave her a Dodger jersey. I think a baseball bat.
Just concessions.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it,
couple
bro.
hot dogs.
Couple hot dog, bro.
Ah, shit. Dude, I could go to Costco and buy a fucking $1.50.
At least refund. They should at least.
Way better Dodgers. Way better Dodgers.
hell
dog. I tell you
yeah.
that.
Hell
Dude, they should have at least refunded her parking, dude, or something, brother.
Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
Or season tickets or something like that,
Yeah, see, Chaka said that ball was worth about 100 grand. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Give me 10.
I think they need to take care of it. People are kind of pissed off about it, bro, because they kind of like took advantage of the poor girl.
Well,
they
no, brother. I mean, here's the thing, brother. They're gonna go. Of course, they're gonna go with that. But it was her choice to say, "I'm sorry, no." What do you want? 10,000, Eddie. I want 10,000, Eddie. You know what I mean? Like, give me $10,000, bro. I mean, I would have done it like quick, like man. I would have been like, "Nah, bro. You want it? 10,000."
All right. I don't want to be a race here, but anyhow, was it a little white girl or something like that?
Why she gotta be white?
Good.
This guy, dude, I swear. Dude.
You got 10 security guards there. I don't want to bring in race, but surrounding you, give up the ball. Well, what are you gonna say? You're just a little white girl there saying like, okay, here's the ball.
Hey, what are you trying to say? If it was Latina, Chale, Holmes.
Oh,
You want this, Chale? Hey, you want this, homie?
Nike Cortez would have came off, pulled up her hair. It would have been a brawl in the fucking pavilion, bro.
Chaka said she was Mexican.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
no,
Dude, how does
I just pulled it up. She was
Yeah, how did
Latina.
Chuck?
Ah, qué tapada,
Dude,
dude.
Chaka's got all the info from Phoenix, bro. He's way out there, bro.
Yeah. Bro, you're a Diamondback, brother.
He's locked in, bro. He's locked in over there, bro.
all right. I know this patient, guys.
She's on parole, bro. She want no trouble. She's on parole.
Like,
yeah.
My PO doesn't know I'm here, so here.
I'm not supposed to leave the house. My PO get mad at me. Just take this thing, bro.
Hey, Tony, real quick.
What's up, brother?
Madman said, "What's up, bro?"
Manuel.
Manuel
Man.
Belvedere.
Oh yeah, another cool cat.
Yeah, he's my boy, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we partied with this brother Jimmy from Mystery.
Yeah.
Mystery.
He,
Oh.
he used to go. He used to go out with us with Richard and Richard Champagne and these other cats.
He was
Yeah,
young.
he
He
was a
must have
cool.
been young.
He was a young kid.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
bro. I mean, because him and I were about the same age, you know. So yeah,
Hmm.
I know Jimmy, man. He's funny.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
man.
Let's get back to some more Tony here. Tony, so when did you begin to get into music production?
Not until like the '90s.
Uh,
It was around the '90s. To be quite honest, that's when I started like getting into gear and stuff like that. I got my first sampler was a Roland S550,
Mm.
and then I bought another sampler, and Sonic Mirage. It was like really old school, I think it was like a 12-bit sampler, but it did the job, and like I got into sampling, and that shit was crazy, because back then the all the techno tracks would have samples on them from like old school records and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I just found that stuff fascinating. So much so that I would start taking my keyboards to raves and shit, and I would sample my stuff on the keyboard and then layer my tracks on top of the
Oh,
samples,
shoot,
Nice.
nice.
which was pretty cool. But then I figured like, oh damn, I could make some music. So then I started messing around with that, diving into that.
So Tony, I was listening to a few of your tracks. You I think it's on a Beatport, right?
Mhm.
What was your inspiration on cutting those tracks, bro?
Well, I was really into a lot of techno house, and quite honestly, I really loved just the style and how it's set. It's not necessarily too energetic. It still has a house vibe,
Mm-hmm.
but it still has like nice cold cuts like that are very inspirational. At least for me they were. And honestly, a lot of those samples and stuff, they really stem back from a lot of the 80s Italio disco era. A lot of people were pulling those samples from back then, and I still use those today. Yeah.
So
Nice.
so for like us non-producer type people, how long does it take you to make a track, bro?
Well, it used to take me a shit long time, and I think it was because I didn't want to release anything that that I wasn't really happy with. And I just kind of learned that you just got to do it, put it out there, and see what happens.
Yeah.
And it used to take me at least 6 months to a year to put out stuff, and then slowly but surely, then I would just crank them out like once a month, or mashups and remixes. I'll do it in a week or a couple of days. That's easy to do because the idea is just you're mixing and you're like, oh shit, this jives, let's do this. But original work, at least for me, and so I'm speaking for myself, I think within a month or two I probably have something.
So what do you got in
Yeah.
your archives right now that's unreleased? How many tracks do you think you got? You're just
I,
sitting
I have quite a bit, actually. There's quite a bit. I'm supposed to download them to a server so my guys could download them, but I have quite a bit. It's at least over 200 tracks that I have that are not published. And once in a while I get them and I just kind of rehash them, and then I'll put them out. But I do have I do have quite an archive, actually.
right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
For
That's
those,
cool.
just real quick, for those that are just logging in, we got special guest Tony Magik, here with us at the Wild Hour podcast. So, thank you for being here. Let me kind of back up a little bit before we even get into the current stuff. How did you get your name Magik?
Oh, okay. Well, it was DJ Magik since 8th grade,
Mhm.
and I was invited to a meeting with members only
Yeah.
to Ari's. They were doing an event with KDAY at the Casa Camino Real,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed up early and I met the promoter from KDA, and we were just chatting it up. And we were talking. We introduced each other, and he goes, I go, I'm Tony, and he goes, oh, Jose told me you were coming. Tony Magik, right? And I like her and I go, Tony Magic. And I'm like, oh snap.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, Tony Magic. So it just stuck. It just stuck from there. Like it never dawned
Yeah.
to me to, So I kept that. I just kept it, and it's been Tony Magic since then.
And it has that always been with the K?
Yes, I wanted to spell it different.
Different.
I don't know. It's back. It's just something different.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
And it stuck, bro. I mean, Tony
It
Magic.
just yeah.
Right on. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ari's.
Already.
Ari's
We have
that right
chili
on,
fries
yeah.
right there, boy.
Oh boy, that was a shit, man. Oh, that was a shit. Yeah.
What were the better chili fries, Ari's or Garduno's?
Oh no,
Yeah,
bro. Can't go there. I will say Garduno's. Garduno's was a shit, bro. That was the shit right
So
there,
what's
man.
what's the best burger joint in Montebello?
To me,
Golden Ox.
yeah, I was about to say that. To me, Golden Ox, bro. That's the
Yeah.
shit right there, man. They just remodeled it. That thing went up on fire, and they just remodeled it. So,
Is it still there?
it's still there, bro. Yeah, it's still
Oh,
right
wow.
there, right across the street from Mari's.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude,
Dude,
my
that's
Montebello joint is John's Burgers, bro. That's my spot right there.
yeah,
John's Burgers.
yeah. That's more like East LA. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean,
bro, it's like
but yeah.
don't step off of Montebello, bro. You just like step off the curb, you're in Eastland. Jump back on the curb, you're in Montebello.
yeah, that's true.
The John's Burger on Atlantic.
No, the
on
one,
Whittier and Garfield.
Whittier and
Oh,
Garfield.
Whittier and Garfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was my joint.
yeah.
Great Thousand Island.
that
Bro.
was-
Great Thousand Islander.
Was it
Oh,
really
yeah,
good?
awesome.
Yeah, right on, man. So I want to talk a little bit about Club Tabs.
For sure.
That was that was one of my first clubs that I were. Look, we got Jimmy from Mystery on there. He says, what's up, Mr. Tony Magic? So yeah, but
Jimmy.
bro, that
Fun
was
times, Jimmy. Fun times.
yeah. But that was one of the first clubs that I started going to, brother. That was off of Amar, right? In La Puente.
Well, no, it actually started. Club Tab started in Montebello at the Peking Inn in Washington.
Oh, yeah, right. In between Vail
Yeah.
and Maple.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
I went to that one
Yeah.
as well, bro. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. The owner let us paint the restaurant all black. I don't know if you.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we just went in and he said, "Do whatever you want," and we painted the restaurant in black, and we put some neon paint and stuff, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We had that gig going for a minute.
Yeah. And you guys outgrew that place. It was a good sized place, but you guys outgrew that, huh? And
We did did that, and then it wasn't because it was kind of we started. I think it was more like invite only. Like you had to have the flyer,
right.
and you were only invited with that. We tried to make it a little bit private because we knew it was going to be a bus at some point.
Yeah.
And then eventually, it turned out that way, and we had to move on. And yeah, we did move it to Amar.
Yeah.
In
La Puente.
shoot, La Puente.
Yeah,
Yeah,
La
La Puente off Amar
Yeah,
Road.
That was cool, man. That was Club Tabs. And how did you guys get that name, Tabs? Because I know back in that's when acid tabs were like really just becoming not becoming huge, but it was like starting to get big time into the scene. Because I know that was kind of transitioning into the house music, house parties, into more of a techno,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it took a minute for at least the party scene where we were, Leo, to embrace the house scene
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. You got to remember, like in the 80s, in the early 80s, it was all about disco, electro-funk,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. And I know during that time frame, Fuzzy from Champagne was really laying it down.
Oh yeah. Right.
He had really big ass crowds for the disco heads out there. And then once the house scene started, we started embracing the house scene. Then the tables started turning, and you rolled into them. Fast forwarding here, you roll into the 90s, and now you got like Operation X. Remember them?
Oh yeah.
The Rebels and
Right.
Madness and all those cats. Yeah, those guys were just jamming the stuff. They were breaking up the chunti house. I call it chunti house. It's the hard house. The bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, for sure.
But prior to that, I mean, it was all the hip house that came out and all that stuff was 88, 89, and then roll into the 90s. And it was a whole new set of cats bringing it to the scene.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, hip hop house was like Jungle Brothers, Twin
Jungle
Hype.
Brothers. Yeah.
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 That's crazy, brother.
Yeah.
But I remember, man, those were like, man, the club tabs there in Amar, it was good, man. You had the go-go boxes. That's when the go-go boxes started coming in, even stronger. And it was good, man. I mean, you guys had how long was that run for, bro?
It ran for a minute. I want to say probably a good 2.5 years or so.
Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but I mean, what we loved about that that partnership with Armin doing, I think it was called the Armin No Tony Magic Attraction.
That's
Club
right.
Tabs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What we loved about it is that it was house music, it was industrial, and new wave.
Yeah.
And it was just a different mashup for the time.
Yeah.
And people love that. People love that. You come in and hear some house, and then you get into some industrial. The Front 242, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Headhunter, Front 242.
Yeah, bro.
And then you roll into some new wave, Material Issue and all these, off B-side tracks.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. Yeah.
And it seemed like that was the time where, it was like the separation of the disco, right? It was like the separation of the disco, and you were bringing it more. Dude, I love the industrial, music. It sounded like you were, the music sounded like you were hitting like steel. Bing, bing. You know what I mean? With some good music. That was some good stuff, bro. Front 242. That was badass, brother.
It was some. You could tell that people were really digging it because it was different.
Yeah.
So you kind of separate yourself from everybody else. So we had a good running with that, and after that, we all went our separate ways.
Yeah, that's crazy, brother. I remember, Georgie. True story, man. One day I went to that club, and I had like 4 girls that I was being with. And this is back in the days. This is a long time ago, right?
You're gonna get in trouble by telling this story, bro.
I know, bro. But I just,
all right, bro. I'm warning you, bro. All right, go ahead,
bro.
brother.
But dude, it was like, dude, I literally had like 4 chicks that I was being at the same time at the same place, bro. I was like, oh fuck, am I gonna do this shit, bro? I gotta go.
But did you leave? But did you leave with one of them? All right, there you go.
Tony, who was in that lineup? Who was playing with you at that club?
Myself, Armin, Sal Coco. Do you remember Leo? Sal?
Yeah.
Sal Coco. He would, and Jose Burbano, Boy London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we would have Ray Suspense would come in and do some sets for us. He would drop all the new wave. He had some really good new wave tracks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then we would just have special guests that would just come in. Yeah.
That's cool, bro. Yeah, that was good. Definitely good times. That was what, 90?
It was 89, 90,
89,
and then
90,
I think we stopped in 91. Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, bro.
Did you ever go to another raves that we did at the ranches, the petting zoos?
I did. Yeah, of course I did, bro.
Yeah,
those were
we had 2 of those. Those were insane. Dude.
Insane, bro. I remember very little, bro. I mean, again, dude, that's when I got introduced to some just psychedelic stuff, bro. And I was brother. So I mean, it was really, really good. But the one that we were talking about, the one that I do remember very well, is at the skating rink, and I think it was Santa Monica, if I'm not mistaken. But it was somewhere out there, bro. And
yeah,
man,
I think we did that with they were out over here in Wilmington. They used to do some kick-ass raves over there.
Oh, brother,
Yeah.
I tell you, man. But I remember that dun 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 dun. Dance your ass off, bro. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh my god, dude, I was loving that shit, dude. Oh man, that was really fun. That was really, really, really fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Those were the glory days, I
it
guess you
was,
could
bro.
say.
It was, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun
it really,
times.
really
Yeah.
was, man. Those were the times where, you just didn't. I mean, you were just having fun, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, can I get
Do
in
you
some
think
shout outs real quick? I'm sorry.
for sure?
Why, my brother?
'Cause if not, I'm gonna get caught up. We got Jesse Riza checking in with us, Jimmy Valaderis, Alexander Ariano, um,
DJ Nazin, right?
Nazin. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cindy Garcia also checked in with us, and my boy Eddie Caveman's on the line with us. Also,
Arthur
guys.
Lopez just checked in too, bro.
Oh, I
Arthur
was gonna say,
Lopez,
where is
yeah,
Arthur at?
Arthur Lopez in the house.
What's up,
yeah.
Arthur?
Oh, we also
Oh.
got we got Presidente.
El Presidente?
Yeah.
Where's he been, bro?
Mustache.
He's missing in action, bro. He's
Mustachio,
missing in
bro.
action, bro.
He's in the OC, bro. He's doing things in the OC, bro.
Bigger and better things out that way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Tony, who did back to your music production, brother? Yeah, have you done some collaborations with some people? Have you who have you worked with your music?
Yeah. So there are a couple of producers that I work with, and then I do some mixes with still do some mixes with Liz. She's doing stuff with Sabi Reyes, doing all the disco stuff. I think she with all the Desire stuff that Sabi was putting out.
Yeah.
She's a vocalist for him, but I still do work with her. I did a couple of tracks for Raquel. We actually put out an EP, a vinyl EP, back in the day at 95, 96. We put out some tracks, and then with Liz, I think that was maybe 93 or 94. We put out a house track called "Little Voices" for Solar Records or something like that. The name escapes me. I'm really bad with names, but yeah, do some collaborations. I did a remix with her and AJ Mora on one of her tracks. And yeah, DJs, actually anybody who wants to collaborate, I'm really willing to do that. I try to do remixes of the old stuff. I got in touch with remember Rex Abe, Antonella.
Oh, yeah.
Rex Abe or Rex Abe, I don't even know how you pronounce that shit. But got in touch with the producer. I was trying to track her down because I wanted to remix "I Can't Feel It."
Right.
I wanted and I go, please send me the vocals. Send me the vocals that I have an idea for this track. But her record was bounced around. Well, most of the Italian music catalogs were purchased by a lot of conglomerates and stuff. And I think when I reached out to them, it was High Fashion Music then. And I got in touch with the producer, and she goes, well, you can't remix Rex Abe. I can't give you the vocals because we don't own the catalog. But she's working on a new track. Let me send you the vocals, remix that. And I ended up doing a track for them for a release. And last minute, they changed up the artist. They brought out another Italian artist. And they told me, well, you can't do her, but these are the fresh vocals. We'll still put it out. So I did a couple of remixes for I don't even know if it's High Fashion anymore, but for an Italian, it's on Spotify. For that Italian producer, which was pretty cool. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of the disco tracks have really good vocals. I reached out to that guy from Capricorn. I'm in love when I'm close to your body.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, dude!
That's a badass jam, bro.
Yes, I told I guess he got upset with me because I didn't offer him any money from the get-go, and I was just inquiring at the but he said he's an old cat, so he responded back to me in all caps. So I don't know if he was yelling at me or he doesn't know what's up. But he was upset because I didn't come up with an offer like right there and then when I was just feeling the waters to see if he was interested in releasing his vocals to me so I could release that track. But whatever.
So rough.
It
How
is
much
what it
money
is.
would it took? You think to get that done?
He probably would have. Well, Capricorn. I don't know. He does some really offbeat stuff now, so he's still doing music. So he probably would have wanted maybe like 10 grand or something like that just off the bat. Yeah, I wouldn't have paid him more than 10 grand.
Yeah.
Hope he's not listening. But, yeah. Yeah, but it would have been a nice remix. That vocal track, those vocals are insane.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
But nowadays there's enough technology. You just bootleg the rip the vocals right out of the vinyl and just do it yourself and just release the white label.
Yeah.
But you know.
I mean, but you can get in trouble with that or no?
You can. Typically, you know, obviously it's frowned on because you know they're not getting any royalties for that. Yeah. So a lot what's happening now, if you look on like on Spotify and a lot of these platforms, you can do a cover band remix, use the original vocal in some instances, and you cannot make any royalties off it. And you type in the artist name, they find it for you, and basically all the royalties will go to them, and you don't get shit for the music. So there's a couple of DJs that are actually doing that. They're just they're doing like a lot of Michael Jackson tracks and all this other stuff, and just they're keeping all the royalties, and they don't make any money on the music. So if they spend a month or 2 months or whatever long it took to produce the original music, they don't get anything from it.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
No, it does. I mean, but if you want to get your name out there, that's a
good investment right there, bro. I mean,
it is. I mean, look at how many remixes are out there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, people doing. You're like, how did you get the artists to collaborate? A lot of times they don't. That doesn't happen. I mean, people they just rip it and they know, or they'll find the acapellas in the internet somewhere, or somebody when they buy the catalogs. Some employee keeps like master copies or whatever, and then you get the bootlegs and stuff. It was the same thing with vinyl. When you bought the a cappella tracks from the vinyl records, it would be the same thing. Yeah.
But that's interesting that you say that. So all those remixes that you hear, all those reworks, re-edits, all that money goes straight to the artist then, not to the remixer or the producer.
Yeah, because if you sell X amount, you're gonna get sued.
Yeah,
they're gonna come after you, and when that happens, I mean, you don't want that stuff. So I have a shit ton of remixes. I'm gonna put them on my hard drive. So you got anybody who's listening out there, you're more than welcome to them. But I have a shit ton of remixes that I don't put out because they're not the artist is basically I don't have permission from the artist, but I do it to do mashups. I mean. Right. You play them at a club and people look at you like, "What the fuck is this?" And like,
yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you became how did you meet Alex Diablo?
Well, Pokey was Martin Touch for and I call him Pokey. For me, he's Pokey, man. He's Pokey. so he's a cool cat. He's my brother, man. Cool. He was Martin Touch. He was he hung out with us. Went to the parties and all that jazz. And I met him in I want to say my sophomore year of high school is when I met him. And I met him and his brother. He had a print shop right there by the school, which was super cool. We would go over there. His brother would have big pompadour, disco day.
Yeah. And so him. Look at speaking of the devil, he just logged in.
Pokey
was
talking about your son.
Yeah, dude, we're talking shit. Hey guys, he logged in. Shh, he logged in. Okay, right on, bro. Right on, dude. Pokey.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Sometimes, no, his shop was right there by Garduno's. Right by a refrigerator shop, Tommy Freeze or Frosty Freeze or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we would go there, plan out the flyers for the parties and stuff, and his brother would print them out. Him and his dad, really cool cats, man. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was that right there by that sandwich place, Tony's or something like that?
No, it was right there by Garduno's. So if you go to the corner of Garduno's, immediately to your right, there was
sure.
RG printing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right next. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pata pitufo. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's cool, bro. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him when he was DJ Oakley. So and then of course he became Diablo. So that's cool, man. Yeah. He used to tell me that he used to go over to your pad and just play and play and play.
Yeah, we would just get hung up on the music and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah. So Tony, are you a scratcher? I mean, you like to scratch? Is that one thing that you like to do?
Well, I started like that. But my influences, like I said, was Tony G, Julio G, and Ralph M from the K-Day era, and then I met up with a couple of cats. Remember DJ Bebop and Hamburger Helper. These guys were just amazing on the 1200s and stuff. And DJ Bubba too. That guy was really jamming. So I started off as a scratch DJ. I would do all the electro funk scratches, all the typical stuff. It's time, party people, all that stuff. So I started off that way, and then I just kind of progressed with the music. You went to electro funk, and then the freestyle stuff. The disco obviously was there, and then once the house stuff started hitting, and I was like, "What the hell is this? It's just something different." And then I just
let me ask you this. What was that first house track that you heard that you go, "What the hell is this"? You remember?
I think it was a track by Todd Terry. I don't remember what it was, but oh no, wait. Was it Todd Terry? No, it wasn't. Rock to the Beat by
Rock to the Beat.
To the Beat.
Rock to the Beat. Oh, that's a badass jam. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It was, and then I started listening to some Todd Terry. He was putting out some more of the Jack House kind of stuff. And then Hit House, and then D-Mob was a little bit more commercial, but they had a track that was kind of Acid. Yeah, that was there, and that just took it to another level. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, house music came. Music came out out of nowhere in the late '80s, and changed.
It sure did.
It changed music. You know what I mean? It created
really did.
techno. It created all these music that came after it, bro. I mean, house music in the late '80s. I mean, it was probably around in the middle of the '80s. I just got introduced to it around '86, '87, '87.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was your first house track?
Adonis. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. So my friend introduced me to how he brought the record over to my house, and I was like, "What is this?" Like you, right? You hear it and you go, "What is this?" Because everything was high energy. Everything was freestyle, electro funk, and this was something different. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. Mine was French Kiss. French Kiss, man. That was cool. The only thing that I hated was right in the middle when that shit slowed down.
Oh, when change speeds.
Speed bro. Changing. And then all of a sudden, this girl's like having an orgasm, and I'm like, oh hell.
What?
You're fucking up my mix.
Tony, what are your thoughts about producers doing that, dude? Changing speed in the tracks, bro. What's your thoughts about that, bro?
Let me tell you, I didn't like it personally. And it just threw. I honestly thought it threw the vibe off. But I get it. The creative, I mean, it's just creative artwork. That's all it is. But for me, it's just like, oh man, you're just killing the vibe. You're killing the vibe. But
dude, I recently
wasn't a fan of it.
I recently ran into this dope track, dude, and I knew it was gonna slow down because I played it before and I was playing it at a joint. And I got so into the beat, into the song that I completely forgot that it was gonna change speed on me, bro. And I had to make a fucking rapid exit, bro, because it killed me, bro. I thought, why did you even do that, bro? It's like this track was just banging, and then he does his slow down, bro. It's like, but I said I got so much into the groove, into the mix that I completely forgot I was gonna slow down, bro. So I had to eject, bro.
But some of the tracks were done. Were well done. The track French Kiss, not I wasn't a fan of the slow down, like because it had a really nice
Oh yeah,
vibe
bro.
to it.
Yeah.
And like you were
Yeah.
like jamming. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
right.
dun, dun. I mean,
That
it was like
bass.
you had a nice vibe, and then when it slowed down, is just kind of I don't know the cool down
Yeah.
period. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But just that particular track. But one that comes to mind is "Pump Up the Volume" by Greed.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it breaks down to a break beat and it slows down, but it's very, it still has that, it still
Okay.
contained the vibe.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I like the French Kiss when they started picking up again. You know, da da
Yeah.
da 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 da, and then it starts going back into the beat, and then it catches it. It's like, yeah, dude, that's cool. But yeah, that that break, man, is like, holy shit.
A vibe killer, bro. That thing's a vibe killer. Right
Yeah,
there,
bro. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, Louis Vega was like, he was on it with the beat. He was good. And then that comes in. I'm like, shit, I got to, and then I used to bump that shit in my house. And I remember one time I was living with my sister. She goes, ¿Qué está pasando en el cuarto? I was like, nothing, man. I was like, no, it's the record. It's the record, man. Hold on.
that's the record. Yeah.
Yeah, brother, but that was crazy. That was crazy. What was yours, Jammin? What was your first
Adonis, rocking down the house, bro.
rocking on the hand? That's a cool one.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Was that before Follow Me?
Oh yeah.
It was, right? Yeah.
We should get together and just lay out some old school vibes, some really old tracks, like nothing new, just everything from that era. I think that would be
awesome. Oh, dude, that
super
would be,
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm definitely
Yeah.
in, man. George has a cool little studio right there in Ontario.
Yeah, dude, that's halfway point, bro. You can come down here, brother.
Absolutely, I would love to. Yeah,
it is,
no.
bro.
Yeah, if you set up an old school vibe session, I'm there, brother.
You might have to.
That's
you
cool,
might have to
man.
come into the
And you
boogie
know
lounge,
what?
bro. Might have to come to the boogie lounge
The-
You know what?
for sure.
You know
Boogie
what?
Lounge. Yeah?
I
Just
still
let me know.
have that album somewhere around here.
The Adonis.
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, I'm gonna
nice.
pull it out. I'm gonna find out where it's at. Somewhere around here, though.
There you go. So, Tony, do you play digital? Do you play more vinyl? I know that at the house party you had some vinyl, right? Or
Just recently?
yeah,
No. I have a Rain.
Rain,
The
yeah.
the Rain 12s.
yeah,
I like the controller because it's a very nostalgic feel and like
Okay.
it's pretty cool. I love it. But I do have controllers. I do use controllers and CDJs and things like that. But I don't like to take my vinyl out, to be perfectly honest with you.
yeah,
If I was doing, digital, you could carry in a hard drive or a thumb drive or your laptop.
Sure.
With vinyl, you have to prep your set before you go, and you're limited to what you're gonna play in that with that set, unless you're taking a shit ton of crates.
yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly.
who's gonna do that?
Yeah,
Alex won't carry my records anymore. Pokey won't carry my records. So,
Okay.
So, what was
Yeah.
your first DJ software that you used? Digital software did you use? Where'd you start with?
I think I started with the Stanton, and then from Stanton it became Tractor.
Okay.
And I used
Okay.
Tractor for years, and just recently jumped the boat to Serato.
You
Yeah, and it was a learning curve, let me tell you. But I love Tractor because it was so tight. I mean, they do it for EDM DJs,
Right.
and it has sync. You could sync it to big ass consoles that you're able to sync it. So it has all the fancy stuff like what Ableton has. Like you could actually sync it to a big ass system. But I loved it because it was so tight and the effects were just on point. They were using isotope effects. Native Instruments was actually a plugin company
Yeah.
for Pro Tools and stuff like that. So their effects were on point, man. And a couple of times I would call Alex and I go, "Damn, this fucking echo sucks," and he says, "You gotta align the tracks and do all this stuff," which I was doing, and I just thought I was doing something wrong. But I'm not a big fan of the Serato effects, to be honest with you. That's why I use most of the hardware effects. I have an old. I still use a Pioneer DGM 2000. I love the effects on that because they're like right in your face.
Yeah.
And I have the rain. The rain has really good effects that I actually appreciate. So I use those too, but not a big fan of the Serato effects. I do use them. I'm not gonna say I don't.
Yeah.
But I do use them. But I miss tractors. Just they're taking too fucking long to update their software and have it catch up to the new MacBook M series.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I've been hearing that they're gonna leak out. They're gonna have a console that does the stems on the mixer, so you could use that mixer,
Oh, sure.
and it doesn't matter what you're on. It'll do the stems on the mixer, so you can isolate on the mixer versus the software setup. And they're working with Isotope to do that. And when that's going to come out, I don't know, but I've been reading the stories that they're going to come. They want to make an industry standard console for that, which is going to be pretty sick.
And this is a tractor?
Yeah, Native Instruments.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manny Madman was like, I mean, that's what he started with, a tractor. And he was, he swore by that. And, he was like really, it takes a little bit to kind of get, yourself. I guess, I mean, maybe for you as well, when you went from tractor to Serato, it was like a little, the transitioning. But, when I played his tractor, I was like, okay, because I was used to Serato, right? So,
yeah,
but yeah, man, he goes, nah, bro, this thing is badass and this and that. And, but I mean, I just played nothing but Serato,
No, for sure. It is. It was a learning curve for me, Leo. It really was. Only because there are two different ways to approach on how you're mixing. And what I loved about tractor is that it was more of a producer's approach, because I could remix stuff like on the fly. And once you master the controller, like I would be doing mashups on that thing back and forth and like on the fly, and the effects were so tight that like I would just hit record and it goes, that's the mashup.
Yeah.
And it just do it. And with Serato, I'm starting to do it. I purchased the Rain 4.
Yeah.
And the Rain 4 is very, very similar to what Tractor was capable of doing. So yeah. I'm getting the hang of the Rain 4 controller, because I can't lug around my Rain 12s. They're heavy as fuck. It's just like carrying 1200s.
Yeah. Are you a big fan of stems?
Not where they're at right now, but I love the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you could just drop it on the fly.
Yeah, that is true.
Georgia comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you're not using the stems, are you?" I was like, "No, bro, man."
Hell yeah, boy.
Little did you know.
I just said in house music. Don't use it in house music. Just the guy already produced the track. You don't gotta mess with his work. Just
play
it.
Yeah.
Just play it.
When you're doing open format stuff, the stems are really fun.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. I don't like the way sometimes the quality sounds. Like it just throws it off. And then if you want to isolate it, you kind of cringe. You're like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So.
And I think it's gonna get better, I believe. But
yes.
I mean, yeah, like you said, Tony. I mean, for the open format shit. I mean, because there wasn't a lot of breaks back then. It was just a lot of lyrics, and now you can kind of eliminate that a little bit, and you're able to do your mix, right? I mean, but yeah, that's yeah, man, George.
Well,
I know George is gonna get on it.
Tell you what, the other day I was watching a guy play with stems, and it sounded good, but to me it just sounded too robotic. It was just too. There was no groove to what he was doing. He was on just sounding great, but there was no groove to it. You know what I mean? There was like. So there was no swing to it. You know what I mean? There was no swing in the music. It was just bam, bam, bam. There was no groove. So that's what.
Well, because I think I know who you're talking about, and I think what he was doing, he was using the vocals of a track, and then of course a beat of a different track, and he was trying to combine those together. And I mean, I kind of know it's okay. But I believe to me, it's more like, when you want to throw the mix, you want to eliminate the vocals, still keep the beat going, or maybe cut the rhythm and just leave the bass on with the drums, You know what I mean? That's where it like, man, that's perfect, you know? But you're right. I mean, you really don't need to do that with house music, because house music, you got the constant just, you know, the beat, that you really don't have to do that.
No, like I said, but then again, the producer already made the track. You don't need to be messing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take it you're not a fan of stems, George.
No, bro. I'm a fan of the original tracks, the way they were originally produced, and I like to play on just the way they were recorded. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's
good.
I like to play the original tracks, the original mixes. I do like some re-edits, but most of the tracks I have are the original versions, the original cuts.
Mhm.
So I kind of like old school like that way. But no, I do like the stem technology. I mean, I would like to probably play with it and see what I can do with it. But I'm not a fan of it using it with house music. 'Cause like I said, I just respect the work of the producer. So I kind of just play their tracks, bro. If I like it, I'm gonna play it the way they had it, bro. I might, we will filter it here and there or do whatever we got to do to them, but I don't want to be messing too much with the guy's work.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Now, the Tractor was it Tractor that one of the first companies that they kind of had?
Yeah, they actually did, but you had to break up the stems via third-party software, which was it was a turnoff for some, but I mean, most people that were really into it,
Yeah.
they didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never used stems when I was using Tractor because I didn't want to bother with the third-party software or the separation and stuff.
Yeah.
So
It was more of
it
was more of an extra step to, to
Yeah.
do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the controller that I was using, the isolators, were really on point. So they cut out most of the stuff, and
Okay.
you just drop that and get the vocal to stand out. Yeah.
Nice. So, if it's okay, George, I want to talk about a little bit of kind of, what's going on with Groove Labs. That's
Of course.
okay. So, Groove Labs. So let's talk about that. That's the current stuff, the project that you have, your company. First,
Yeah.
how did you get that name? And, what is Groove Labs?
Well, Groove Labs was my studio.
Mm.
So that was the name of my studio when I was producing in the 90s, and I didn't want to change it, so I just kept it. And I have a production company, an AV company, so I don't know, I should have maybe kept more of a corporate name, like of something audiovisual or something like that, or Event Co Productions. That's Pokey's thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to lose it, so I just kept it, and then I just got it incorporated, and just started up my production company with Groove Labs LLC.
Nice, bro. I mean, I like the name. The name is pretty cool. It's pretty catchy,
Yeah, people do ask me, like, Groove Labs, what do you guys do? Are you a laboratory? They asked me that at the bank today. They go, so you do lab work? Like, I guess I'm a production company.
Yeah, you're like, damn right. Yeah. I'm the scientist. Shit. Oh my gosh, brother. And you had that already since when?
Well, I had it since I was doing production in the 90s, and I just kept it, and I started, I'm going to say maybe I started taking it really serious in like maybe 96, 97, and then I incorporated in 2000.
Nice.
And never looked back. Yeah.
Nice, brother.
Yeah.
If they wanna check out your website, what's your is it groovelabs.com, right?
Groovelabs.com. Absolutely. Yeah, check it out. We're just an audiovisual firm. We mostly cater to corporate entities. We do local governments like cities and townships and things like that. And we obviously do one-offs and stuff like that for concerts and stuff.
Nice, brother. Nice. Do you stay out there a lot in the desert? You do a lot of events out there?
Yes, we do. But I'll go wherever it takes me, where the business takes us. Yeah. Yeah, well, I've done gigs in Arizona, and out here in as far as Indio, Arizona.
Nice.
I try to stay from out of LA. It's very congested and there's just too much competition there. Um, and I pretty much try to handle most of the San Bernardino areas.
Okay. That's good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
So did you, Tony?
Oh, thank you.
Did you just turn DJing into a career? Is that what you've been doing this whole time, or
That's all I
Yeah?
do, brother. Yes, sir.
nice?
Yeah. Yeah.
So never had a regular job.
No, stopped having a regular job in 2000. In 2000, that's when I incorporated, and I said I need to go balls out, or else this is not gonna work.
Wow.
So what was your
Yeah.
first job did you have when you were a kid?
My first job was working at Knott's Berry Farm. I used to work at maintenance services at Knott's Berry Farm, and I used to go into a Studio K and Cloud Nine. Remember that?
Yeah.
I used to watch Richard Blade. I asked him if I could carry his records once. He was cool. He was a cool cat. He let me do it.
That's dope.
So yeah, no, he was spinning at Studio K,
Uh-huh.
and they were doing more like not industrial, but like new wave goth stuff on Cloud Nine. I don't know who the DJ was. I want to say maybe Swedish Eagle, but I don't think it was him. But I stuck around mostly with the Studio K. It was really, really cool. I worked there for a minute, and then from there I did a little bit of construction with one of my buds, and then I became an engineer for a semiconductor company. That's when I moved to San Jose, Leo. When I was telling you about San
Yeah.
Jose, I lived out there. I was still doing production. I was still doing DJs. I would I would DJ locally at the local bars there, and then I got a couple of guest sets over at Club Deviate in San Francisco.
Nice.
Yeah, the pretty cool club. Pokey Alex used to come a couple of times, and we would go out there and just get crazy and shit. And it was fun times. But yeah, and then I just after the high tech bubble bursted in Jesus, I want to say it was
it was like in the-
90 in the 90s, 98,
Yeah.
99,
The
somewhere
late
around there.
90s, right? Right.
Yeah, I just took my severance package and I said, I need to do something. And I was already doing production. I was already, purchasing gear and doing the stuff on the side. And I just said, let's just go balls out and get it done and never look back.
Nice, bro. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you've been building up your equipment and you've been, I mean, there's just, bro, it's just like, I mean, I'm sure technology is just, cutting edge, bro, right? So-
Absolutely. You're
Yeah.
always buying new gear and stuff, but the trick is to get something solid that it's going to give you longevity for a couple of years before you got to get rid of it.
Mm.
And in the beginning it was tough because I couldn't afford the big brand names, the Al Acoustics, the Clairs, the EAW brands that would show up on riders that if they weren't there, you couldn't really do the job.
Mm.
But we don't have that problem anymore. We have access to all that equipment. But in the beginning it was really tough, trying to get into the big gigs, big shows and
what
stuff
were
like
you-
that to do that because
What were you using at the beginning? What?
I think I started off with some Yamaha consoles. I had some old. I started off with the Yamaha PM 4000, and then from there I went digital to a Yamaha PM 1D, and then from Yamaha PM 1D, I still have those consoles. I keep them because that's how we started. Then from there I moved on to the big boys like the Midas consoles. I purchased. I have two M32s in inventory, and I have two Pro X's, which we use for big shows, and I got a couple Pro Ones in stock, and then a bunch of old corporate gear like some Rolands and stuff like that. But I'm getting rid of those.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
What's the biggest event that you've done, bro?
Wow. I've done quite a few actually. We usually get contracted by since we do a lot of local governments. When they do like when they do the not It's a Voice. What's that show that comes out on TV where they audition for the American Idol?
American Idol, yeah.
Yeah, so they come and they host at the city, and the cities produce the shows when they get when they bring the talent. So we would set up the big concert stages for the auditions and stuff like that for them. We just did Chase Beckham, the American Idol winner. 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago? I want to say 2 years ago. Yeah. At Brewster Park. They had like 7,000 attendees or something like that. It was nuts. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and then the freestyle shows I used to do them post COVID. I haven't done any of those since. They don't come up here anymore. I don't know why. Pokey really does all that stuff now.
Yeah, he's involved with that a lot.
With Bobby D. Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the promoters that try to pull that off over here, they're from San Diego or they're from Arizona or something like that. So different cats.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So
really, really cool.
So when you decided to move to Apple Valley from San Jose, and you were already envisioning going into this business, right? And did you wanted to go there because it was just a new frontier, or you just didn't want to? Did you have a vision that was the place for you, that you could build there, that it would grow in the future? Did you have a vision?
Well, I did. I was working as an engineer in San Jose, but I was still DJing at clubs and bars and stuff like that. I was still doing my thing. But you had to find the balance. So I would buy gear and I would just store it until, I figured one day I'm going to use it. And then I started doing like these corporate gigs that didn't involve DJing. It's basically, setting up a console, a couple mics for corporate PA, and maybe a projector and a screen and stuff like that. And I said, like, wow, this is actually something that can pan out. So I just started just compiling equipment here and there, and then once I knew I was gonna move back from San Jose back to Montebello. I think I was there for maybe 2 months before I came back up to Apple Valley. I just decided just to start the business and take it serious and just do it full time. Yeah.
Yeah, Pokey said he had a dream, Paisa Martin Luther King.
I thought Pokey was going to call in. I think he was trying to call in.
Oh, you know what? Does he have a 562 number?
Yeah,
oh,
that's him,
boy,
man.
I hung up on him, bro.
Oh,
Tell him to call. Hey, Alex, call in, brother. Call in.
Call in, Pokey.
Sorry, bro. I saw the 562. Who the hell's calling me?
Just like that. I don't know. You don't want to answer a call, huh? Send her to voicemail.
Yeah. You're like, no. I don't want to.
Go ahead, Alex. Call in, brother. I'll answer right now. There he is.
Ya va a empezar.
Hello?
Ya va a empezar.
Yo.
Ya anda pedo.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
I think it was.
There he is.
How you doing, George?
What's going on, my brother?
I just want to say this. Paisa Guest, Paisa Production, engineer. What the fuck, really? Wow. This guy goes, everybody shoot me your number and never saves it. What happened? Damn, vato. What's going on, guys?
Oh, shit.
What's up?
What's up, Pokey?
Nothing much, man. I'm just coming back from playing an actual softball game, not that bullshit they play on Fridays.
Oh, there you go. That's for you, brother. That's for you, Leo.
This guy, dude. Ya anda pedo.
No, not even. We don't drink. I gotta work tomorrow. I got a show tomorrow, dude. Come on.
Oh shit. What do you got going on tomorrow, brother?
We got Lauren Hill, dude, in Ontario.
Oh yeah, the Toyota Center. Yeah, that's right, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Hey, how was your trip? How was your trip to Texas?
Bro, Texas was like before the party when I saw you, bro. Where you been?
Right?
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Ya se te
Here we go,
olvidó.
here
No,
we go.
no, pues es que we saw each other, bro. But anyways, Texas was cool. We went to McAllen. We did Ice Cube with Bone Thugs. I believe it was let me see, it was Bone Thugs. It was, man, I'm getting old. Hold on. Too Short, and I think it was
Nice.
Burner, bro. But it was a good show. Anyways, McAllen, Texas, definitely not a direct flight. Fuck that place. But other than that, the strip joints are cool.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Not messing around. It
Everyone's
was
like,
all
"Alright."
Chippendale.
Okay, dude. Where
It was
did
all Chippendale. Hey,
where did
nobody
this,
wants to answer that. Wow.
where did this pokey name come from, bro?
It's a long story, bro.
Let's hear it, brother.
Oakley,
Let's hear
like it's Oakley, like the Oakley grip. I've gotten stories about how it was like glasses and this and that. No, it was just that. That was it.
That's it.
So it's really just that. We went over this. Did you forget too? Come on, you guys asked me the same question last time.
I don't know. I know not pokey, bro. I didn't know about pokey, brother. I just heard about that one.
Oh,
tonight,
George,
bro. Yeah?
Leo, Mr. Quiero Saber Todo was asking all about that.
Wait, what, brother?
See, that tells me, whoa, that tells me George was like, man, not even paying attention. Like, fuck, when's this dick gonna shut up? Wow.
Bro, it's called an interview, bro. I was interviewing your ass, brother. Shit.
No, listen, listen, that one wasn't for you. That one was for George.
That's
He
for
wasn't
me,
paying
brother.
attention,
That's
bro.
for me, dude. I was
He wasn't paying attention.
that
guy
was
like,
a hit. That was
let
a
me
hit
pay
for
my-
me, bro. That was a hit for me, bro. Not for you.
No,
dude.
hold on, check this out. That day, George was like, let me pay the taxes. Let me write the bill for the light. While I was talking, so
Hey, yeah, he was balancing his checkbook, bro.
okay, wait. Enough about my ass. What's up, Tony? What's going on, doggy?
What's up, my brother?
How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine. We need to
How-
get
how-
together again and do another mix session.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. How are these fine gentlemen treating you?
They're cool cats, man.
Hey,
They got a
really?
good show going. Yeah, absolutely. I really love what they're doing, honestly, because you get to peel off the layers of the whole party scene of back in the day and stuff. And I'm sure they're gonna have other guests
Yeah.
come on and stuff and give their take, of our glory days, I guess we can say. But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
More
for
to
sure.
come.
awesome.
Well, you know,
Hey, but can I tell you something? That's not what I
What's up,
heard.
brother?
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear, fool?
Hold on, if we get into it. I'm saying these motherfuckers are stopping in the middle of the street, dude. Wow. Anyway,
I heard the horn.
we're back. We're like, anyways. Hey, so yeah, well, isn't it pretty cool, right? They got a little something going on here, dude. That's pretty good.
No,
Thank you,
they
brother.
do.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. Hey,
I hope it takes off, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah.
hey, Alex, you have a question?
mean-
Hey, Alex, you have a question for our guest? You have a question for Mr. Tony Magic?
I have a lot of fucking questions
We were
right now,
just-
boy.
Hey,
I have a lot of questions.
Hey, Pookie, we were reminiscing about our high school days.
Yeah. Well, what were you telling them about Leo's jacket and the way he used to throw it back behind his back? No.
Hey, 110
Hey,
degrees,
wait,
bro.
wait. No, wait. Hold on. I'm not telling you, Leo. Settle down, my boy. Check this out. So he used to throw his jacket all the way back, with Levi's jacket, remember?
Yeah.
and then that fucker would wear white year round.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
I'd be like, what's up with fucking powder over here, dude? What's going on with this shit? Se pasa el vato. No, yeah, bro. Those are good times. Those are great times. Yeah, great times, dude. You were nobody unless you wore decap breeches.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, dude. The mullet.
I remember those pants.
You had to have the mullet going, bro. Hell yeah, man. Hey,
The
Alex.
polka dot shirts, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
the polka dot shirt. That's right.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Tony had a polka dot shirt that he would wear to every fucking club we went. Remember that, Tony?
It was the only one I had, bro.
No, I get it. Listen, bro, I'm not talking shit. I used to borrow it sometimes. Remember? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it used to fit me.
Okay,
It
wait,
used to fit me like, hey, it used to fit me like a halter top, but I used to wear it.
Here's a question though: big polka dots or small polka dots, bro?
There was two shirts. One had big ones, one had small ones. So trust me.
Oh my god!
So when he would wear the small
Alex,
ones, I wear the big ones, and then vice versa. We were like at the at the Sadie. We were at the Sadie Hawkins dance like every week.
Nice. Hey, Alex, he was
Okay,
sharing
what's
with,
up? I'm sorry.
he was sharing with us when you will go out there, Northern Cal, man, and go check out some spots out there, brother.
Yeah,
Where?
remember we used to party in San Jose when you used to come up to San Jose?
Yeah, I remember we used to go down there and go hang out at the bars. And
Did you come with me to Deviate or
yeah,
Don't
yes,
say
but
it.
don't say it. I know you were about to say it right now.
I'm not
He's
gonna
like
say
not
it.
even. He's like
I'll let you say it.
He's not even knowing what he's gonna say, right? Like what? I thought he was gonna say, "Yeah, man, you and Yolanda came up here that time, remember?" I'm like, "What? Wait a minute."
That's right, Yolanda. That's right.
Yeah, dude, I was supposed to get married back then, bro. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Look, it was like this, okay? We would go up there and get shit-faced drunk and go out to the bars with this fool, man. This guy was on another level. But it was a good thing, dude. We had a great time. It was cool.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man.
DVA. So DVA. So you guys know what DVA is in San Francisco? Did you guys hear about that place?
No, I haven't.
The George,
No, sir.
James,
Nope.
No, sir.
bro. One of the premier places in San Francisco to be at, bro. Back in those days, my gosh, I think they had like 2,500, 3,000 people in that bitch. Yes or no?
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Was it open format or was it like house music?
Nah, back then, bro. Like, let's be honest, okay? So open format wasn't open format until open format got labeled that way. They used to play just good music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Open format is a new label that they put on music, bro. That I hate it because it's not open format. It's just music, bro. You know, let's be honest.
That makes
right?
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, those days will never be replicated because people will never play the full length of a song the way it was meant to play.
Yeah.
I would say, if you guys want to agree or disagree, tell me. But I would say it was an intro, it was a verse, it was a hook, a second verse, a hook, and an exit. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not anymore. Now it's like intro, and then Leo's playing the next song. What the fuck, bro?
Nah, bro. Hey, bro. I go through all the steps, brother. I go through all the steps.
Notice I said Leo, cabrón.
Yeah,
I didn't say George. Come on.
I go to my outro and I go to my next track, bro. I write it out, bro.
Yeah, no, but you right,
George,
guys. Like,
George
you
is
want
a purist.
Yeah, you want to hear. Yeah, he definitely is. And you know what? I heard him earlier. He was talking about stems. You were talking about me, huh, fucker? Look, I'm going to tell you something about stems.
Go ahead,
First
sir.
of all, stems are literally a godsend because, Tony, you were speaking about Record Box and how you could, or I'm sorry, Tractor, and how you could mash up shit. You were able to mash up shit way before Tractor could, when it was Stanton, because it was already there for you. Just people hadn't found it, right? And it's the truth.
Yeah.
The software was already ready there. But stems is just another way to really like open your creativity. Some people cheapen it, right? Like sometimes I find myself like, hey man, stop that shit. right? Nowadays. Because honestly, I've been downloading music since it was Napster, bro. Straight up. Like, I've been like fucking, you got mail. And then I get in there and start fucking downloading tracks, right? I put the first download on fucking LimeWire, and I go take a shit, and I come back, and I was only a quarter in, and come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like 2.5 gigabytes per second, bro. It took a long freaking time, bro.
Yeah.
See, and
On dial-up, bro. Dial-up.
Bro, it was bad. It was like, you got mail. Like, damn. But anyways, so the quality of those MP3s that we still carry, some of us still carry that because you can't find those songs in the same manner, and it's a slow process to do so. It's getting better now, but Tony, you know about the quality of my fucking tracks. I can give two shits. Nobody really knows. Only you guys know. That's why you guys only talk about it. Get me? So when you use stems right now and you start cutting music out and trying to use vocals and layer and all that, it sounds that way because it's a MP3 that's at 128. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's nowhere near the quality it needs to be. But if you're a guy who takes the time to grab wave files and really dissect the song and so on and so forth, stems are not to where they're supposed to be, but they will work. So now you have a tool in front of you where you can actually, at your venue or at the place where you're performing, because now it's a performance like the what is it, the fucking Flex 10. Okay, the Flex 10 has all the options, has all the options on the controller for stems, right? They could go in individual channels, or they can go to the master, right? Now think about this. You now have a performance piece in front of you where you can just let your imagination run. Now, I kind of agree with you on house music, George, but I sort of disagree too in this way.
Oh, which way, sir?
When people play music, and see if you could agree with me. When people play music, do you not find that people just play songs just to play songs nowadays? Like DJs that go, I'm not talking about old school guys, just the new school, right? Okay. They get in there and they start playing tracks, right?
Right.
And they're just mixing song after song, and they're not really thinking about the cohesiveness or the keys, or does this blend good with that or not, and so on and so forth, right? Right. So when they start fucking that up, and on top of that, they start using stems to try to make themselves look good, it ends up sounding like shit. I was gonna say it ends up sounding like Leo, but no, I wasn't gonna go that way. I'm just fucking with you guys.
You have to, Alex. You have to understand. When you if you started with vinyl, you have to prep your set when you're playing at a club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You literally prepped your set. I mean, you have to remember the times when we were in Montebello in the garage when I had my studio there. Yeah. You would come over. We would come over, and we would take our time getting the mixes right, if they were off key or whatever, and then prepping the set before we grabbed a handful of bundle, and then this is my 30-minute set, and that's where we walk. And then let's go.
And you know what? And that's another thing too. That I want to kind of touch on that, because nowadays, what Alex was talking about. There's people that just play music. There's people that also has vinyl, that they're just playing the music, and it's just the mix, bro. It's just fucking terrible, bro. It's terrible. The timing.
At that point, they're not mixing; they're just DJing. And a DJ, by definition, was a person that just plays records, like on the radio. Correct?
Yeah, a disc jockey, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a disc jockey, right? So I don't consider that, guys. I don't consider that a bad thing if they're playing good selections. If they got no mixing skills, they're just a disc jockey. But if not, then they're an actual mixer or a mixing disc jockey performer. They're not performing for you. I think it's different. You got to appreciate. I think you got to appreciate the music for what it is. And we sometimes as DJs get hung up on the other shit. I mean, I'm guilty.
Very true.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't give people credit for the selection of music that they're playing. Like if they're at a bar and they're playing some songs, it could be a jukebox, but you also have that niche where you could just be playing these cool jams. It's like they're not mixed. They may be playing one right after the other, but you're like, oh fuck, he pulled that one out of his ass. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a time and place for everything. Time and place for everything. That's what.
You know, with the advancement of technology, the DJ market got very saturated because it just became a lot easier to have access to putting music together and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, I'm all for advancement in technology, but some of it, there was a loss somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true.
Hey.
What happened?
Hey, cabrón, your interview.
Hey, bro, I'm not doing it, bro. It's your boy. It's your boy, dude. Your boy's doing it, bro. Your boy.
Hey, George, do the sound effect.
Your boy.
Wah, wah, wah.
I was about to say, check this out. I was about to say something. I was about to say this. So, Leo, can I tell you something, bro? Seriously, and all serious bullshit. No bullshit aside. George, you might be able to comment on this. Okay,
Go ahead, sir.
Right?
Go ahead.
So, what was that? The 15th last month, right? When we went to go do Muchas Gracias.
Right.
Remember that?
Yes. Right. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you that you surprised. I'm just saying it that way because I heard a fucking unbelievable set that you played, Dick.
Okay.
That shit was fucking on fucking point. Selection.
Nice,
I was talking about that. Selection is important when you're an opener. When you open a night, it sets the tone, right?
Yeah.
And if you're able to set a tone, blah. So, not for anything, but it just turned out to be that way. I said, yeah, man, fuck it. Let's have fucking Leo open. Let me see what this dick can do, right? Damn, fool. And I was like, all right. Okay. And then boom. And I'm like, all right. Now, hold on, Dick. Don't let your jacket go too far back, Dick. It's going back right now. Hold on. I was like, all right, that's cool. The cohesiveness of the set was good, in my opinion. Except for the other, except for the other 100 people that were falling asleep. For me, it was good. Everybody else, I don't know.
It's all about the. It's all about music selection, bro. All about the music selection, brother.
Yeah.
Well, wait, it is. It is.
I want to know something though. Did you have your phone in your hand? Because I was thinking like, fuck, this is too good. Maybe George is texting him.
Yep.
What's to play next? I don't know.
Play this one next.
I was like, I don't know. Who knows, right?
No, but he was killing it, bro. He was killing it, bro.
Right?
That was a good set, bro.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
And then who played next? Who was the next one to play? Oh, it was fucking Carlos. Then he fucked that up.
Yeah, hey, he's listening to you right now, dude. He's
I don't give a fuck. He knows what I'm talking. I told him the same thing. You know me. I'll tell him. Tony, you would have been proud, and then you would have been disappointed. Matter of fact, I think Tony, just because he had his little antenitas on, like what do they call the Chapulín Colorado had?
Chapulín. Yeah.
What did he have? Mis antenitas de vinil me están diciendo que la están cagando en muchas gracias. He knew that shit, I bet. From all the way over there in Riverside, fool. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, I wanted to let you know that. Now you can kick me out, fucker.
Hey, bro. Hey. Your interview was already last month, fool.
Right.
We're interviewing Tony Magik right now, brother. But you know what? I mean, hey, I just throwing this out there, George. Yes. I think it would be cool if we were to have a special guest, Tony Magik and Alex Diablo come down.
That sounds like a good idea right there, my brother. That sounds like a good idea right there, bro. We'll get deep into it, bro. Let's get deep into it.
Dope.
For sure.
Dope, man.
Check it out. I need you guys to call my booking agent and make sure that I have a clear day whenever you guys decide to be here.
We'll get it done, my brother.
He'll send over his rider.
Exactly. Are you fucking kidding me, Tony? Come on. You see my rider already, my boy. Come on.
A bottle of Johnny Blue. Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go wash my ass. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, my brother. Thank you for calling, brother. Take care, bro. Take care, brother. Peace. Peace out.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Stay awake.
joking.
One thing about Alex, my brother, man, he talks. He can talk.
Yeah, he can talk,
Yeah.
bro. He could talk, dude. Yes, last time. I mean, dude, we're almost hitting that, but the last interview, bro, we didn't finish till 10,
dude.
bro.
We're
I mean,
getting
you know,
pretty
we
close,
went
bro.
way
He's getting us up there,
We're
bro.
getting pretty close, brother. It's pretty, pretty close. But you know what? I mean, this has been great, brother. Because I mean, you know, like what you were saying, Tony. It's always good to hear different people, different feels, different times,
Yes.
different. You know, what I mean, the experience and how they became, and you know, a lot of our listeners that are listening, bro. You know, they of course a lot of them come from the nightlife as well. So you
Mhm.
know, giving that explanation of how you became. I mean, that's awesome, bro. It's a great story. It's awesome stories that you know Alex shared, you're sharing. You know, I mean, it's really cool, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely, I do appreciate that. It's just like peeling an onion. Everybody's going to have their own experience in that time frame and that lifetime.
Mm.
And what's good about it is that it was all a collective of all these experiences, and
Yeah.
you know nobody could really take what do you call nobody could really say, you know, hey, I founded this, or we did, you know,
Yeah.
we started this. Because it was a collective.
Yeah.
It was a collective of a lot of ideas, a lot of people coming together. And I think you're going to find that as you move on with other interviews and other DJs with their own perspective, you're going to see that that's going to be
Yeah.
an amazing journey. Absolutely.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so
all right,
that's
Mr.
good, man.
Thank you, Tony, for joining us tonight, my brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. It was a
Thank you
pleasure.
for joining us, my brother. So we're gonna wrap up the show, but we're gonna do it the way we do it. So we're gonna go to Leo here for the inspirational words of the week. Go ahead, Leo.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. First and foremost, Tony, thank you so much for being a part of this episode. You know, we really appreciate it, man. But you know, we're all peas in a pot, man, and you know, with sharing with you know, a little bit of experiences, man, makes it beautiful. I mean, sometimes when you go nostalgic with the past, I mean, you know, me reminiscing about club tabs and the raves, and you know, seeing the different aspect point of view. I mean, it's beautiful to discuss, you know, those beautiful experiences, like you said, Tony. I mean, those were man, those were the glory days, man. It really was. I mean, you know, and not to say that right now, you know, we're not living also glory days, but man, those were the times that were just beautiful. So you know, with that being, you know, don't be complaining about the rain. Let the rain do the thing. Let it come, man.
come.
You know, the yeah, exactly,
it.
man. Sun, you know, the sun will come out and it'll be shining. So, you know, stop complaining, guys. Just live it and have a good time. And once again, thank you for those that, you know, stuck with us from beginning to the end. Thank you guys for being great listeners, man. We appreciate it. And once again, Tony Magik, thank you so much for being part of the show, brother.
Thank you. It was a
Mr.
pleasure.
Jammin James, parting words for the people.
Yeah, you know what, Tony? First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for being on the show, and for all our viewers and listeners. Tony shared a good point during the show that, you know, he followed his dream. Wasn't the type of guy that was a woulda, shoulda, coulda. He just went out and did it. So with that being said, you know, you got a dream, something you want to do, go out there and do it. Anything's a possibility.
Absolutely.
But once again, Tony and our listeners and viewers, thank you guys for tuning in.
Last words for you, Mr. Tony. You have any words for our people, for our viewers? Any inspiration for them?
Well,
Any advice?
thank you for listening in and checking in. It was a pleasure. You guys have a very good platform here, and I hope you guys continue to be successful with that.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Leo.
May I say? I just want to say two things. Jamming jams. Do we have any music for the week?
Oh man,
Dude, just fucking pick whatever, bro. Also, while he's doing that, I just want to make an announcement. Next month, we're gonna have a special guest. You know, it's gonna be coming in a form of a female because, you know, we're gonna be celebrating Mother's Day. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be really, really good. We will be announcing the special guest later on down the line, but you know, stay tuned once again. It's gonna be a great show. So back to you, Jamming Jams. What do you got, bro?
Oh,
Lee.
get busy,
Get busy.
bro. Great, dude.
Shit, there it
Dude,
is,
that's
bro.
wings. That's
You know what I mean?
circus. I remember those. I remember those days, bro. That's early 90s right there. Early 90s.
That's a quick pull right there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, nice. Good selection,
That's a-
bro. Good
that's a
Good
good
selection.
one
selection.
right there, bro.
Good
That's a good one.
selection.
All right, people, guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for another edition of the Wild Podcast. We'll be back next week with another show. So we'll catch you guys next week. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace out.
Stay on the line.
Device connection terminated.